Sergio Aguero has told Manchester City's Premier League rivals not to count them out of the title race. Pep Guardiola's men have endured a tough start to the season, with their 252-goal all-time leading goalscorer on the sidelines for much of it. City traveled to inform Southampton way back in 9th place and 8 points behind leaders Liverpool. Tuesday night's 1-1 home draw with struggling West Brom meant they have won only 5 of their 12 matches so far. And even more concerning is City, who once scored for fun, have managed just 18 goals in that time. Aguero has played in only 3 of those matches as he edges his way back to fitness following knee surgery in the summer. The 32-year-old is into the final few months of his Etihad contract and as yet nothing is agreed over his future. If this is to be the end of a glittering decade, the man who has won 4 titles with City wants to make sure there is a fitting finale. And the veteran striker, who joined the club in July 2011, has a message for those writing off his team's season already. He said, "I know it's difficult because the results haven't been good, but we know every year anything can happen in the Premier League. We always believe that we can challenge for the title. In the Premier League, you win 2 games and then you're near the top. We need to be calm, play the same way, because Manchester City always fights for the titles. Always." Almost a third of the league season has passed already and Aguero has yet to register his first goal of the campaign in that competition. Yet despite his concerns over his knee problems, he still believes he can have a big part to play in what could yet be his final year in a sky blue shirt. He said, "Now I need time. But it's a long season. I came back in the week, and I hope to be at my best." Aguero has rescued his club on countless occasions over the years. Now they need him to do it again to reignite their flagging title challenge. Guardiola has backed the former Atletico Madrid man and his fellow South American Gabriel Jesus by saying he will not get the checkbook out for a new center forward in January. But he admits his misfiring team are going to have to start stringing some wins together sooner. Their hopes of another Premier League crown will soon be gone. He said, "We know that we have to start to win games. If not, it will not be possible. We know it. There are 8 teams in front of us. We have played a game less, but you have to win it. So we have to start to win games in a row to be there at end." Despite falling well behind Jurgen Klopp's Reds last season, finishing a massive 18 points off the champions, Guardiola's men were still the top goal scorers in the league with an impressive 102 goals. So the lack of seeing the net bulge this season has been alarming for the manager. Although he dismissed the idea that he might look to the transfer market to solve the problem next month. He said, "Absolutely not. The last 32 or 33 games we played, Sergio played 4 or 5. Not much. Gabriel has incredible numbers. In terms of goals to minutes since he came to the Premier League, he is one of the top 3 or 4 in history. But it's not just on their shoulders. Anyone can score. The strikers have to defend. It is the same at the other end of the field. They all have responsibility. Everybody is involved to try and win the game. How do we solve it? Insist, insist and insist. There is no other way. If 25 shots against West Brom is not enough, we have to create more. We have to be positive and one day the sequence will break." Aguero and his teammates took time out from their preparations to spread some festive joy among kids in Manchester this week. The striker visited Ravensbury Primary School to deliver some presents and also spoke with children in local hospitals over Zoom. He said, "I'm very happy to be here giving out some presents to children. It's very special for me and also for the club. Normally we go to the hospital, but it's impossible at the moment because of COVID, so it's good to be able to spend a little bit of time here with the kids at school. The hospital visits can be difficult. I feel very bad when I see the kids suffering. But I think, okay, the kids are so happy to see me." The club has distributed 5,500 presents to primary school children in East Manchester and every child in the care of Manchester City Council. A further 550 gifts have also gone to children who are currently in hospitals around the city as the festive season approaches. The City squad also gave cash to the Royal Manchester Children's Hospital for new equipment, boosted by a generous donation from the manager himself.